But like 2 mythical size, potentially a chance to the enemy capital. So let's see how things go. There is a risk. There is risk to this because if we can't put a significant dent or end things, we are leaving a lot of our areas vulnerable to them going forward. I'm hoping we can basically do the ping pong, except we can force the ping pong on them. There's something in the bottom of it. Yeah, it's a schoolfish. We have the positive that we have multiple cities on the other side of this land bridge, so we might be able to drain their attack power to the point where they might be able to take a city or two, but they don't have enough forces anymore to push it over here. Which means, basically, we're in an okay position. This might be the hardest one. The army might not be up to the task. Here we just want the victory. Even if everything dies to get it, it's good enough. Yeah, we need these are healing units, so they're capable, but they're not that amazing combat units. But the glutton has to go. Basically the disintegration has to hit. On the positive side, I think gluttons have terrible resistance for a tier 4 unit, so they're vulnerable to special effects, mobility reductions, things like that. So they're one of the easiest tier 4 units to manage with shitty units. Problem is, we don't really have a lot of special effects. Heavy touch. But we still have a backup, I guess. In some ways, Naga Guardians might be our bigger problem. They have healing power, so... Not sure if we should go with the disintegration quite yet. We can't leave wounded units. They'll immediately heal them full. They also have a healing ability on their own, so... We're likely going to get the gas breath if I don't try something now. Are you vulnerable to frost? Yeah, quite vulnerable. %75 chance. That's a good chance. We're going to get the gas breath anyway. I didn't do something, so I had to try it. I don't see how we could possibly still lose this. I mean, we can take casualties, but entirely lose? No way. They'll heal, right? But that's pretty much it. They got nothing left after that. We just need to get kills. Mega Guardians are probably our biggest problems. So we'll focus on killing them first. We need to kill the Guardian, it'll teleport away otherwise. Alternatively, go after the feathered serpents. Do you regrow? No. Right, the main problem is we need to clear the Naga Guardian out of the way so I can try to whip them or tackle the others. Alternatively, heal the beetles. Let's try to keep everyone alive. If I can do some serious damage to the other Naga Guardian, we should be fine. Try flanking. Totally frozen. Yeah, they're in a very bad spot. And the beetles seem to be surviving. Right. Close though. So we got a single casualty and that's the end of the fight. Much better than I expected. No complaints from me. Effigy of the Lich King, Trident of the Queen's Guard, and money. Yeah, we'll take the items. I don't even care what they are, they're vastly superior to the little bit of gold we would have gotten. Two legendary Trident. First strike, pole arm, melee strength fire, melee strength holy damage. It's a better pole arm than the one we have. In fact, I'm sending this to Arvik. Yes, the mythical sword. This has better abilities and some damage increases. The mythical sword only has 4 damage buffs, which are nice, but they're not nearly as valuable as first strike and pole arm. This heal undead, necromantic aura. Every time an enemy undead unit performs a melee attack against this unit, the enemy undead unit has a chance to instantly come under that unit's control. This goes to the same guy, Arvik. It allows me to ignore those skills when developing the character. And they're very expensive, so massively useful. One mythical sight down. The other one should be much easier. Still, without the disintegration, that would not have been nearly as easy for us. I'm healing because we need to get to the mythical battle with full health. Whoever gets experience of this one fight, no one cares. That's the warm-up for this. 2 tier 4s and 2 tier 2s. This is great for us. No, those are good units, the Manticores. But this gives us a numbers advantage. That's a big advantage. 50% more units than the opponent. That's something that's hard to ignore. Just looking at the percentages, so I can get a good idea how well the disintegration usually works. I don't see why we should take a gamble on something like that. We have cheaper, good abilities to use. Can buff the Node Serpent. I don't think they'll attack, but we have the lightning strike we can use to lure them out. So they basically either attack or they get slaughtered there while achieving nothing. So, whatever, however they want to play it, I don't care. All the same to me. I don't really have any strengths. I'm hoping for the petrification attack to stick. I don't really care about the damage they do. Good luck. I have a guard break, don't I? Armor crushing, armor piercing, right. Not quite. What I need to do is go there. Make it tough for them to try to do anything clever. Not be affected by anything I do. Could kill the berserker, but I don't see how that would really benefit us. They can easily kill some of our guys. Oh fuck. Kill the hero. Oh, that could have been bad. Should be able to kill. I don't want something like this getting the experience. In many ways this is just a warm-up for us. I don't really need Roller to get any additional level ups. Note Serpent inflict stun would be a massive boost to our combat capabilities. I think that should be our primary focus. Takes a lot of fighting to get there too. Five level ups. Very nice. Cosmic Rifle of Cosmic Fire, Whip of Tough Love. First strike. Plus 3 melee strength, very good. Fire Cosmic Rifle. Fires cosmic energy at target enemy. I have no idea what they actually do, but I'll definitely take them. It is a Cosmic Rifle. It does all kinds of damage. We don't have a melee weapon yet, so first strike is very welcome. Yeah, no real complaints about these. I just don't know how good they really are, but they still complemented my abilities nicely, so no complaint. They're gathering up in a force here, not seeing it being too dangerous though. We could push here and pick a fight. They have a lot of forces there. We have to do something about them. Lord of the Deep. Thunderstorm. Heart of the Tropics. Basically pick and choose. Either we go after this and try to play the yellow out of the fight, or we try to fight other random fights here. They would more likely just tie up my forces. I think we're better off trying to go here, maybe get some moves out of these sides and pick the fight here. We can also take away their tropical protection, gain it for ourselves. Anything that boosts research. Five turns for Horned Gods. So, very good turn for us. I've given the move command. We're aiming for that. Anything that gives mana or max mana. Or research. This is gonna be tough to protect. I don't know if there are going to be enemy fleets here, but there was certainly some kind of treasure harbor there, so I'm going to see if these guys can reach that one. That will get recharged on the next turn. So what are you going to do? You're gonna pull back everything here? Are these gonna pull back there too? What? If we act quickly enough, we might be able to attack them here. Don't know if I want that. Because as long as he has thrown to be here, he's not gonna drop his loot. I need to kill him after I've taken away his throne with the city. It'll take at least a couple of turns to re-establish that, even if he even has it. If he doesn't, he'll drop the loot. That's mainly what we're aiming at. I don't give a crap about the city itself. Yeah, he's pulling back. It's actually an interesting thing, because we might be able to... We can't take the city away from him. Not without killing here the hero also. But... doesn't mean that we can't do anything there. Yeah, this has just a little bit of extra damage, which is nice. Wide variety of it. This still does have that plus first strike, plus polearm. So, for most purposes, I think this will be just simply superior. What is this? So many creatures pouring out of there. Not sure how I wish to handle this. Because I want him out of this close or next to this city. I'm not sure what's the best way to do it. We could also go. Yeah, I was looking. Does he produce stunning effects on these support units already? No, his research isn't quite that far. We could also then attack these. Alternatively, run away. Or just abandon the item hunt. That's always an option. We would have to face quite a lot of armies at the same time though. We'd have to pick and choose which ones. I'm not sure I'm not ready for this. There might be differences in choosing our battle location. Yeah, only the surrounding areas will participate. It means that his hero is not in the fight, so his casting costs are doubled. Okay, he went berserk. How long is it gonna last? 2 turns. Brake control removes it. Do we have brake control? I don't think so. We'll survive it, that's not really the issue here. Also avoid him. We don't have to go close, we still have the echo line. We just need to prevent him from killing himself. That's really the main challenge here. I suppose I do have a casting capability to spell. And it failed. So I'm ensnared in a net. He's probably attacking exactly because of it. He sees that it's a vulnerable unit now. We might have to retreat from this fight, which is perfectly fine. We haven't lost anything. But he's now progressing in a way that's not beneficial to me. It'll take a couple of turns before I can release. So it is a problem. Are you vulnerable to frost? Yes. They're only gonna beam attack us, so petrified. What a shame. Shock. Yeah, they can handle that. But you. I'm hoping the far away guys don't really have the ability to reach us before the net ends. Ensnared in a net. Again and again and again and again. Yeah, petrification works both ways. There's too many of them, and the webbing or net attacks are gonna keep coming. So there's a good chance I can never escape that net. It's supposed to be random though. So it's more or less continual 2 turns in ensnared net, totally unable to defend myself. There's just way too many of them. Way too many. Yeah, and it's continually webbing the same target, and there's nothing I can really do about it. Random enemy unit. I have to say it doesn't feel all that random to me at this moment. Even at a different location might have been okay, but now it's sort of... it's too open terrain. I can't protect the netted unit effectively. I'm going to have to pull back anyway, otherwise I'm just losing units. Yeah. It's better to basically sit around the netted unit doing nothing but defending than it is to go actively after all these units. They are getting casualties though, so it's not like it's easy for them either. Okay, Mr. Dragon. Gotta go. Might take some damage out of it, doesn't matter, gotta go. Also... let's not do anything yet. I don't mind breathing on the Warden. Doesn't matter in the slightest really, because he won't take up really any damage and he has regrowth. We'll have to kill the Watcher. Broken Spirit. I can't move these. They're getting attacked too much. I would mostly harm my own guys if I attack with the Cross Dragon. Couldn't do all that much damage anyway. Couldn't kill anyone. Next turn is gonna be very important. Because they can kill the hero if I don't change the situation somehow. There's a new unit coming in. I need to kill one of these. If I place my breath attack properly, that might be enough to do it. You need to move, but you can't move because you're a goddamn son of a bitch. Maybe not. The bot. Yeah, this is actually fairly good for us. 2 squads lost, 3 squads and 3 squads lost. The Watcher took a bit of a beating there, but not that bad. Also. He has better things to do than harass things here. You don't really have to do anything except sit tight. I would like to continue withdrawing though. Take less damage that way. Petrified. Shit. I lost a dragon. This isn't worth it. I'm not gonna get anything out of this fight because I didn't attack the correct area in the correct area on the city. Yeah, there's not much I can do. Would it have gone massively differently if the hero would not have gotten whipped? I'm not sure. I think standing outside here though is a big mistake. We would need to get inside the city walls to avoid the webbing through any means necessary. Not enough action points. Fight this to the end, but there's no way, there's no point sticking with this end result. We'll have to figure out another way to do this. In a fight like this, the rebellion thing would have been exactly what we needed. Something to sort of split the enemy group into multiple factions. This will not do. We will not survive this. Might have been doing okay too if we would have gone into a fight like this after a couple of extra level ups. I've had a lot of extra special abilities. Mad rush the gates and going over the wall another way. I want to see where the end result in the after situation is after this fight. But I fear it's in a situation where we basically have to fight another fight under the weapon effect. 1 is pretty tough, 2 is... that's too much. Right, so it's a contested city. No one can do a goddamn thing here. They can't really move, but it's still under their control, so... So if we want to attack it, we need to be able to go to the center immediately. Even if we have to fight against everything at the same time, it's still better. But I think we'll have to figure out another way to do this. The best way, I think, would be to attack the hero. They have still some range power in that, but a couple of units less and a lot less infantry. A lot less. Also, their morale is terrible. Well, their morale is terrible no matter what. If this gets contested, that's not too big of a deal. My main interest now is to test what's the difference if we just charge the city gates or the walls, sort of get inside. Yeah, the Berserker seems to work, but we need to ignore that. They split into fairly even grooves. Probably get inside. I don't want to go there, there's a huge amount of range attackers. Pull in the Sphinx and his power beam. Have to choose carefully what we're gonna cast. We might not have another chance. Disintegrate would be the logical one. Alternatively, Savage Rage. We would like to get rid of range attackers in general. Mystics would be easy ones. Watchers would be good to get rid of. Basically because they have paralyzed effect. But if they hit in a nasty way against us, that's it. We can probably kill both of them with the magic we have. We just can't rely on the disintegration effect hitting every time. They're in a good place for us to do the lightning strike now. Gathered up against the Nord Serpent, and I don't think the Nord Serpent is going to give a shit about lightning. And we don't have to be all that careful about that. Shock protection 100%. Alternatively, go inside and hope for the best. I don't think that's a good choice though. We're better off risking getting netted for one extra turn. Oh, fuck. I lost the whole lightning, I believe. Move too much. Shit. Yeah, nothing to do. Getting lucky here. Maybe try the Sphinx next. I screwed up again. They're coming to kill the netted guy. Their special attack doesn't allow retaliation. That's very common. Well, they have a reasonable way of doing a lot of damage to us without us being able to really counter that in any way. And now I can't use the goddamn cold lightning. Still, it's not like I can't do anything. First and foremost, I think I need to move inside the city. Way I can't be whipped. I'm pretty well protected from a lot of their special abilities at the moment. 3 disintegration attempts at 50%, no successes. Yeah. Again, it's so close. If I wouldn't have fucked things up by not casting the lightning strike, it would have been enough to make a difference. Again, so it's very minor mistakes and slight choices that basically shift the balance of this fight in our favor. I still think it's so close that it is reckless to just keep attacking here. I mean, if we had better luck with the disintegration attack, for example, that would also make it. So I made a mistake and we had bad luck with disintegration. But if it's that kind of that close of a dice roll situation, I think it's reasonable to say that it is reckless. We would absolutely have to get the yellow out of the game for this to be worth it, even remotely. Otherwise, we're better off doing something else. These guys are already dead. We do have a regrowth hero that's already inside the wall, so that's something. Also, I'm more than capable of healing, so Dragon was in bad shape, but not so anymore. Well, at least not quite so bad. Quite so bad shape. This guy's dead either way. We should flank this. Sphinx has to be taken care of soon. But if we can hold on to the city with the forces we have, that's not an absolute catastrophe either, because we can do the Horned Gods. So they'll be much better than any of these we have here now, dragons included. Petrification, you son of a bitch. How lucky can you get? I might be able to disable it, but probably not. So we'll have our hero here and everyone else is dead. Is that it? Maneuver carefully here. Deny them flanking attempts as much as possible. Also kill the Watchers. Can't go there, that's so risky. Although... it's too risky. Yeah, ensnared in a net. I need to get to a location where my back is against the wall and then start pummeling them with everything I've got. Nice collection of units you have there. One down. I don't think they have a chance to paralyze my character. I'm not that worried about the Watchers. Their damage is fairly insignificant compared to physical damage. Right, there's no possible way for me to kill him, so then this way I won't be flanked. Yeah, I'll heal more I'll heal more health than they can do damage to me. except when I can't defend. So there's still too many of them. Can't do a goddamn thing. That will die now. They won't do much damage. I can heal my own ass when it comes to my turn. They can't kill me anymore, I think. The hero is the only one who might have a chance. No flanking attacks for them, and it becomes increasingly tough for them. Wasn't he doing anything? I could take a risk and go here. One of them will die. One possibly stunned. Yeah. I think that this is enough of a difference maker. I can go back on the wall again, and they just don't have enough to train my movement once more. Still, what a lousy goddamn fight. If any of the disintegrations would have worked, it would have made a massive difference. I can kill him, I can flank him, basically shoot him in the ass. Cosmic rifle in the butt. These guys will just keep okay. I thought they would not melee me. It's a smart thing to do though. Not that will help, because I'll just go defensive mode. So now they'll have to suicide themselves if they want to attack. They're not stupid. You know how that went. However, I can flank you too. No, I can't because you're watchers. Nice, I don't need to heal. The regrowth will handle everything. Doesn't matter what you do, you're gonna die, it's just the same. If I have to fire spit you to death, that's fine. Pathetic. I'll level up. What exactly do you get? This is our final level up. No, it's not. It is definitely not. Just saying. We get the entangling touch. No, what we should get basically is resistances. Ah, screw it. Our only threat is the web. If we get inside the fortress and evade the web, we'll be fine. We want somewhere to stay. So we need about 3. Ooh, I have a seduction ability too, apparently. And about 3 turns. I think they might have 2 range attackers here. Vastly less than they had in the previous fight. So, and they can melee can come at me one at a time. So, if I get there, I'll be safe. Still, that's a lot of dice rolls I have to survive. He's not stupid. If he can sort of prevent me from reaching that, the webbing will eventually kill me. If he gets 2 enemies next to me, he can guarantee that I don't have any movement. Actually 1, because the webbing will suck half of my points. I think if I don't seduce someone, I'm going to lose this anyway. 9. Chances aren't great. Could have chosen another place to go to. These attacks are actually good for me, because there's no retaliation strikes, it means there's no movement quick waste either. Can I move at all? Can I go in the defensive mode? I can move a little, not enough for it to matter. And that's the end of my adventure. 50-50 chance more or less to see if we either succeed or fail. Didn't get the chance. The only thing I could have done differently is go to defensive mode. It wouldn't have made much of a difference because they could have attacked me more than I could have retaliated, so it's 0 movement and 0 chance to guard at this turn. I have to try this again. Different sort of positioning on the where we want to go over the wall will make a difference. We need to get over it as quickly as possible. That's the only choice we really have. If it goes to those 4 or 5 turns, it's too much. They can pin me down in the wilderness. So fastest possible way to get over the. Right, I went here. I should have probably gone there. Alternatively, go way out of there. There's no enemies here that could sort of stop me. It's still 3 turns. The second the webbing starts, they'll come on. Distance is the same either way. This is good. They'll, for this turn, they still don't want to rush out. That gives me enough of an opening. They might be able to block me here if they're smart. The last chance, but that's it's too late. Yep, the range units are also coming out. I'll have to deal with a couple of fire attacks, fire holy attacks, and then it's melee, single melee unit at 5. That's it. This might be one of the few opportunities we have to shoot at the mystics. I think I'm mostly immune to their range damage, that's why they're coming from melee. I'd rather try to seduce actual guard unit. Shit. Let's see what happens. I think their only option is to basically just melee me to death, and it's not going to work for them. So it's just a long fight where they have zero chance of success. They might be able to dip my health occasionally, but the main problem is it's the one. As long as it's only one unit coming at a time, it can't drain me empty. So I'll always have the ability to use special abilities after a turn or two. So I can heal or I can try seductions. Okay, they're not moving at all. Okay. Some kind of AI part of this. They're not doing anything. The end result is the same, so in that sense it doesn't matter. This makes it a bit too easy for me. I'll take it. It's gonna be a powerful hero after this fight. Can you still even level up? No. I can probably get it to 1499. So he'll level up after anything after this fight. We could try to seduce one of their units, just on the chance that we basically get a helping hand here. Even if that fails, so what? it would be a range unit, would be preferable to me. At the same time, I'm certainly not gonna get outside the gate no matter what, so... Good thing they wanted to come to me. Cannot be it. Fair enough. What a miserable city fight. Miserable all around, everyone lost. Well, who do we have here? This is Ella, the Queen's sister, alive and well among the defeated. This explains the Tigran's sudden interest in proselyting lands. Speak up, girl. Explain yourself.
Ella, are you safe? Please, Arvik, do not harm her. She was forced against her will. She would never willingly betray her sister. She's the reason I sought Sandhild out. Ella asked me to warn her. It was all she could think about. I had to promise her to do that first, and only then could I return to save her. She's no traitor. Also, we got the loot from this. So everything went well in the end.
My dear Rolar! Arvik, I'm so sorry. I ran away because I couldn't bear the idea of becoming Sandhild's shield maiden, trapped in a life of meaningless service. Ankanatan took me in, offered me shelter and asked me questions. He seemed so nice. When I found out he wanted all the information to attack us, it was too late. He kept me as a prisoner. Please forgive me.
Your actions are not mine to forgive, and I cannot speak for our queen. I know she has been worried about you since you went missing, but to hear that you ran away in her finest hour and brought enemies to our doorstep, well, I do not know what she will do. Join me in this fight, perform well, and I will speak on your behalf when we are reunited.
Ella. Yeah, we have reinforcements. Huge success. Heavy crossbow, totally worth the way we needed. It's a short sorcerer, yeah, very strong. We have extra crap we can pile up on her. Ooh, you want a pony? What else? Maybe the quiver voice barrows. I'm not really using it. It's not much, but it's better than nothing. And she'll probably use the shock pulse a little bit. Level 1 sorcerer. Like burning me with something filthy. He has an army here that is totally capable of taking everything. Although in a defensive position and the net, I'm not so sure. And you leveled up at least once. Yep. 10 extra points to spend. There's nothing really to spend it on. Because all new abilities come through the research system. We are going to absorb it. Gotta absorb. This is too central of a location for me to allow to be released as a vassal. I could also cast additional forces here. They might not be Horn de Gods, but they will still certainly help. We have extra troops. look like there's much I can do anymore. If the Arvik situation, once we see this, is equally bad as it was here, I'm not gonna force it. I'm gonna leave it alone for now. I don't like doing things this way, but we're sort of committed to our path. And I'm not sure what the hell I would have done if I had not gone for this. And we got Ella the runaway out of it. I wonder how many ways can this campaign go. At the start, maybe you could have betrayed the Queen to work with Melodis. Hard to say. Possibly not. I just hope this is a longer campaign than just 3 missions. Right, everything looks fine. Do I want to start casting weaker? An eldritch animal. A simple thing like that could make a big difference. Gargantuan. It'll take a couple turns for the research to finish. Maybe a frost elemental is exactly what we need here. It's better than doing nothing. At the same time, we sort of could use the help much sooner than that. And it's all about the numbers game in this case. 2 units, one of them which is borderline worthless, is not enough to hold this. An eldritch animal would help a little bit. We could... That'll come right through. So will that one. But a lot of these won't. It would have to be a range unit for it to all are really powerful unit melee unit to make much of a difference though. A couple of wild animals would buy time, that would allow me to use them as a shield for the hero, so he can cast more. That's about it. Wild animal would be potentially even tier 1, that's too low. Tier 2s could be somewhat useful, tier 3s very useful. I think I'll go with the frost elemental. We'll also save all the casting points in case they want to come after this.